It was a night unlike any other on the Voice stage, as the dim studio lights cast a glow over the audience. An air of anticipation filled the room. The coaches, Reba McEntire, John Legend, Chance the Rapper, and Gwen Stefani, sat poised in their red chairs, fingers resting lightly on their buzzers, ready for the next hopeful singer to change the game. Then, the first haunting notes of La Llorona drifted through the air. The atmosphere shifted instantly. Lucia Flores-Wiseman, a 17-year-old powerhouse with roots in Mexico and the UK, stepped confidently into the spotlight. Clad in a flowing indigo gown embroidered with golden marigolds, she radiated an ethereal presence. The first line of the song left her lips, and within seconds, the audience knew they were witnessing something extraordinary. A voice that stopped time. Lucia's rendition of La Llorona was unlike anything the audience, or the coaches, had ever heard. Her voice carried the weight of centuries of tradition, blending the soulful ache of Mexican folk with the polished clarity of operatic technique. Each note resonated with emotion, weaving a spell over the room. It took only 5 seconds for the first chair to turn. John Legend's hand slammed down on his button, his face lighting up in pure awe. Almost simultaneously, Reba McEntire turned, shaking her head in disbelief at the raw power in Lucia's voice. Gwen and Chance hesitated for mere moments longer, but as Lucia reached the song's mournful, soaring peak, they too turned their chairs, making it a rare instant 4-chair turn. The audience erupted into cheers, but Lucia remained composed, lost in the emotion of the song. As she hit the final, chilling note, a profound silence filled the room before an explosion of applause. The coaches stood in ovation. The coaches' reactions. John Legend was the first to speak, his voice tinged with amazement. "Lucia, that was breathtaking. You transported us to another world. The control, the depth, the storytelling. You are the kind of artist that doesn't just sing, but makes people feel something deep in their souls. I need you on my team." Reba McEntire, visibly moved, added, "Darlin', I don't think I've ever heard a performance quite like that. You sang with the kind of heart that makes legends. Your voice belongs on the biggest stages in the world." Gwen Stefani was practically bouncing in her seat. "Lucia, you're special. That was magic, pure and simple. Your voice has so many layers, and I think we could do something incredible together." Chance the Rapper, grinning wide, said, "That was the most effortless yet deeply powerful performance I've seen. You didn't just sing, you felt every word, and so did we. I would love to help you shape your journey." Lucia's decision. Lucia, overwhelmed by the outpouring of praise, took a deep breath. "I've been singing this song since I was a little girl. My abuela used to tell me the legend of La Llorona and how music keeps stories alive. To be here, sharing this moment with all of you, is a dream." The crowd cheered as the coaches eagerly awaited her choice. After a few suspenseful moments, Lucia smiled and said, "I have to go with John Legend." The studio exploded with excitement as John jumped to his feet, pumping his fists in victory. He rushed to the stage, embracing Lucia as the other coaches cheered her on. A star is born. From that moment, Lucia Flores-Wiseman became a name to remember. Her audition became one of the most viral moments in The Voice history, amassing millions of views within hours. Fans and industry professionals alike hailed her as a once-in-a-generation talent. As she walked offstage, holding back happy tears, one thing was clear: this was just the beginning of a legendary journey.